Well, there you go, guys. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another Tuesday night sketch claim. We are joined by the incredible, the amazing, the bushy-haired Bacon. We've got Annika, and she is already nice and lubricated. She's got a little wine there, right? Come on, hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it. There it is. And Ken, how do you like that? That was a pretty new intro, I think. Ken put that together on the fly. That was great.
That'll be better next week.
It'll be better next time. Anyways, hope everybody's doing good out there. Let me throw into the comments here. I have the private chat on. Look at all that. How's everybody doing? Jason, Emilio. Let's see. Oh wow, that's okay. Just want to make sure I didn't give StreamYard permission to see my name. I hope everybody's doing good. We've got a really special show tonight. This is something I've been working on for a really, really long time. Honestly, never thought it would happen, but as soon as this guy found out that our show wasn't like a whatnot, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll do it." I'm like, "I've been trying to get you to be on this show for like 2.5 years. What the hell?" But without any further ado, everybody, please welcome Mr. Jae Lee.
Hello.
Applause. There you go.
That seems very forced.
But
I'll take it.
What are you talking about?
I'll take anything.
There you go. How you doing, man? Good?
Good.
Not too hot in your studio?
It is very hot. The sun is setting. I live in Las Vegas, and I'm right by the window.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well, so guys, we got some options we're offering from Jade Night. Before we put the claim up, we're going to let you know, everybody know how it works. For anybody who's new and for all you old guys, just to remember the way we do these sketch claim shows. So we are a live sketch claim show. How it works is when we put a banner on the board that'll say basically like something like Claim Jay, you could just in the chat, you're going to type the word claim. And we're going to take the first 5 claims, the first 5 people to claim. We're going to put you all on a wheel spin, and whoever wins the wheel spin, you get the claim. You get to tell Jay whatever you want to draw. Jay's doing headshots tonight. He's doing simple headshots. Those are $200, and you can add an additional character if you want to for like $75 a character, up to a reasonable amount of characters, guys. You know, we don't need the Justice League on a piece of paper. And then a little more detailed one for $350. And if you want to add an additional character to that, it's going to be $125. So those are 9x12. Jay did inform us that he does have a few sketch covers with him. So he's got a 2 Spider-Man and a bunch of Batmans. If you want those are just an additional $10, and he'll do it on a comic for you. What else am I missing here? Okay, so the options are down there. Yeah, there they are, guys. So you see that. It's just basically just headshots. We might have the possibility of doing something a little more detailed. It's something he probably wouldn't be able to do like totally live on the show, but he could just finish it tonight after we get off. And then everything's pretty much going to go out like in the next day or two. So we'll have it all in and all out to you guys. Let's see. Facebook user says, go to YouTube, like, and subscribe. I bet that's Jason, who didn't give them the ability to see his name. Like, I don't know that for a fact.
Since Mr. Becker's not here yet, I'll be the bad guy. It's 4% processing on every order, guys. That's not for our profit. That's just to pay the PayPal fees. And $25 US shipping. And just like last week, if I have your email already, I will be doing invoices tonight. If I don't, I will be bugging you until you PM me through Facebook for it.
And there you go. And we do have 5 names. So these are everybody who's claimed. We're going to put you on the wheel and see where we go from there. So whenever you're ready, Ken, I will read off the names to you. And Jay, while we're doing that, you want to show the people what you're working on there?
Yeah.
I'm working on a Spider-Man Black Cat
Look at this.
in honor of the new Spider-Man game that just came out.
Very cool. And guys, guess what? This is available if anybody wants it. It's just going to be $10.50. It's $1,050, but it's going to be 2 full figures stretched out front and back on there. So if you want that piece, let us know. You can just claim it. He's doing it right now. The names we've got, Ken, are, and please correct me if I'm wrong, anybody else who's here. We've got Emilio, Lucas, Jonathan, Dustin, and Facebook user, who I need to go to Facebook to see who Facebook user is. Because
Facebook user, can you just type in your name?
yeah, it looks like it is
Harris.
Hold on.
Harris.
Dan, I believe Dan Joseph, I think is the name we're looking for. Dan Joseph. Dan, you didn't give StreamYard permission to see your name. So we didn't know it was you, but I looked. So we're going to throw your name on the wheel. because you did put the claim in. Let's see. I think it's yes.
Oh, I'm not an admin.
There we go.
Log into
So
the computer.
here's the wheel, guys. Whoever gets the spin wins the claim, and you can ask Jay to draw whatever you like. Let's take a look.
No worries, Dan. Just Dan.
And come on. Oh, I'm not rooting against you, Lucas. I was just rooting for Dan because he's a new person. But hang out, Dan, because we are going to have more claims tonight. But Lucas, you won the claim. Let us know what simple or detailed or extra characters or what you'd like Jay to do tonight, and we will get him started on that.
Is it Micromatis?
Yep.
Cool.
That is correct. And let's see.
Get
For
out of
those,
here.
Hmm?
Sorry. I'm yelling at Bacon to get out of my spreadsheet.
Oh, you're adding it for me? Oh, even better. Okay, thank you.
That's what I thought I do. I don't talk that much.
Yeah, she hasn't had nearly enough wine for that. And then that's when we get into it.
Detailed Sandman.
Jay, thanks for coming on the show. We really appreciate it.
Oh, my
Very
pleasure.
Yeah, so we got a death from the Sandman is your first request, and that is, do you want that? That's a 350 version, so it's a detailed head sketch. Do you want that on? Well, I guess you don't want it on a comic unless you wanted it on a Spider-Man or a Batman. So I'm going to guess you're going to get that on the 9x12. Let's see, Jim.
It could work on a Batman. Batman's got to die sometime.
But you know, it is DC adjacent. For those of you who don't know, I've known Jay since we were both like 17 years old.
It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, we used to go to the Jubilee conventions?
The Jubilee conventions, that's right. In town. Well, we used to both go. I went to go to the con to get sketches. Jay went as a guest to draw sketches.
No, I started going there when I was about 11 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
And I would enter the art contests. And you didn't actually have to buy a ticket to enter the art contest because all the artists put their artwork on a table right before you got into the convention.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't need to pay for a ticket. I just put my artwork on the table, and the prizes were free comics and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would just put my art on the table, and if I won, then I would just get a bunch of free comics and then go home. And then they had the convention, I think maybe once every few months. And
Like every 3
I would
months,
just,
yeah.
yeah. And then I would just use the same piece of artwork because they would always have the guest artist judge.
And it was always a different guest artist, yeah.
Right.
And they were always in different. They were in different locations. They were around the Washington D.C. area, so they'd move from like Crystal City to like Towson, Maryland, or Silver Spring, or kind of all the way in the area.
But then they caught on, and then I got kicked out.
But then you got some work and got invited back.
Yeah.
And you used to like Bob Almond used to like hang out with him, didn't you? To get a little bit of training.
Downs.
Bob Downs.
Downs.
Yes. Bob Downs. Oh, there you go. There you go, Jay. There's two young, handsome guys.
Oh my God.
Wow, Ken. Wow, Jeff. Wow.
Yeah. 80s, man. Listen, you can't see the full mullet because I got a hat on, man. I had definitely had business in the front and party in the back going on in that one.
This
And
is
I'm
like a
listening-
photo you see on Dateline.
Yeah. And let's see. And what I'm holding in that picture is this one right here. That's what I'm holding. This is the sketch in the that you can't see that Jay did for me all those years. His style has changed dramatically, but still.
Yeah, you can tell.
That's hilarious.
Look at that.
Man, I wish I could go back in time.
You look like a Korean pop star idol. I was like, whoa, who's that? They're like so.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
We've all aged. We've all aged. No, I would not have recognized you if I would. Well, I wasn't.
I know. Look at that clear porcelain skin.
Yeah. You
Well, part of that's got to be the camera too. Those high quality disposable cameras or the Polaroid.
No, I did
film.
have porcelain white skin. Don't
No,
take that away from me.
Well, it's before you moved to Vegas, so
Hey, why don't we just have that picture up for the whole time?
nobody needs
How
to
long
see
ago
me
was
with the
that,
mullet.
Jeff?
Huh?
How long ago was that?
I would say
probably-
that was probably 90, 91 or 92, somewhere in there. Maybe 90, somewhere in there, in that 91, 92. Oh, there you go, Jay. It's on the screen right there the whole time. There it is. Right there in the corner.
That was before you were born, Annika.
No, I was an 80s baby. Yeah. Just
But yeah, no, those were good times. It's a lot of
that's
fun.
hilarious. Jeff, I wouldn't have recognized you either.
Oh well, I've since then decided to cover my non-porcelain skin with a beard. So
Yeah, I would have never from that picture. I would have never guessed that it was Jeff. If
Yeah.
I didn't if it wasn't being posted on this show.
well, once again, it was 32 years ago probably. So
Oh my
Just,
God, that's frightening.
I know, isn't it? Oh, that death is already looking sick.
Guys, I know that Jeff says he's been like a long time friend of Jay, but Annika has been a long time stalker of Jay. She loves his art and is going to be very angry by the end of this show.
Didn't you
By the
start
way,
a-
we have a prosecutor coming on to issue
Warren.
warrant restraining order against Annika. It does count if you're on video. As
Then
Hey,
can I
stalkers,
appear at any
stalkers
show?
are the best.
Can't appear at any content.
How many pieces do you have, Annika, by Jay?
I really don't
Sketchy.
have that many.
Didn't you just start a whole brand new project with him at San Diego?
No, it's the same project.
I
No,
thought
it's a
it was
different one.
I have
It's a
5.
different one.
That's
Yeah.
it's not in their pets. It's and their Oh my
Hey,
God, what do we call them?
Jeff,
It
No,
is a different-
we did the Birds of Prey one.
Yeah.
The Harley, Catwoman, and
And now we're doing Disney,
and Poison Ivy, and now we're doing Disney princesses.
and then we're
Yeah.
gonna go to Marvel, guys. It's a whole theme. I'm gonna have a whole little 3x3 theme of frames. It's really exciting for me.
Jeff, why don't you tell that story from MegaCon?
Which way? Oh God, it's been so long ago.
Oh no, that was let's not repeat that story. That was just
We were,
Well,
now you have to tell
right
it.
near Jay and MegaCon. This is going back, I think, 2 or 3 years ago.
No, it was 2022. So yeah, it was.
yeah,
It
'cause
was
this one
last
I
year.
didn't go to.
Let's just say Annika changed her mind a couple times on Jeff, and
Yeah, it was a progress piece trying to get the art. She told me that she wanted something, and then she wanted to change it, and then Jay asked a question, and then I'd respond back to Annika, and then an hour later she'd respond back to me, and it was a back and forth over several days, and
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
it was like, does she want her dogs in it, or does she want what did she? Do I need a picture of her dog? Does she just want me to do the hyena?
No, that
Is
was
it-
my fault. That was my fault. I wanted to.
that was Annika.
No, I really appreciated her getting multiple pieces from me, and I wanted to make these special. And I love drawing animals, and I knew, based on our previous conversations, that she had some pets. So
Guys, this is why whatever you get from Jay has got to have an animal. His animals are phenomenal. Phenomenal. I mean, your ladies are also gorgeous, Jay. I love your ladies, but your animals,
oh, thank you.
yeah. My favorite sketch cover, or the cover that you have, was like the Harley, and she's on the skates, and there's like the dogs. That's
Yeah,
my favorite cover.
Let's see.
So
I put my dog Loki on there,
Yep. It's so good.
and that was right after he had surgery. So the scars that you see, I had Harley rescuing some lab animals,
Mm-hmm.
and they were all kind of like animals that had experiments done on them, and the scars that he had were real.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, we do have a question. Lucas wanted to know, did Jay create the death painting for DC animated Death short? He says it totally looked like your style.
I did.
There you go.
I
That
did.
explains it.
That was very interesting. I had to. That was one of the toughest projects because the direction I was given was this had to be the most incredible, life-changing portrait of a woman that happened to be deaf.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
That would inspire the artist. But then I had to draw it several times because I at first I drew it in my style, but then it didn't fit the style of the cartoon. So I had to do more of an anime style.
Oh. I can't highlight Chris. Highlight Dustin. Highlight Dustin.
Oh yeah, Jay, your Spider-Man Black Cat piece at $1,050 is claimed. Dustin wants it. So
is that Dustin Pizarro?
Dustin Whitney. Dustin Whitney.
Oh wait, Dustin Whitney. That name sounds very familiar.
He's a huge.
Have I done something for him before? The name sounds very familiar.
You have to. Once again, you have to. Dustin, have you done something? I know that Emilio's one of our regulars says that he does not have a piece from you yet, but I don't know if Dustin does or not.
Just real quick, Dustin, before I do the invoice, buddy, you're okay with $75 for CGC?
Oh.
Yep, he wants to get it. So when you send that to us, Ken is a CGC. What do you call it? A rep? A
Witness.
Witness. There you go. So he can give that right over to CGC. And
thank you very much, Dustin.
Yeah. Oh, he says you have he says he has a Denarius.
That's right.
Yes, he does.
Ericus.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Ericus
I knew
Slaughter.
that name sounded very familiar.
Yeah.
I'm very bad placing faces with names, but I remember faces and I remember names separately.
Michael Gunter, how are you doing, bud? He says Poison Ivy and a Batman from a Whatnot show too. So he's got.
Oh yeah, that one's sick, Dustin. Wait, but Dustin, your Daenerys was the reason why I wanted to do Mulan with Mushu.
Yeah, that's the one with the dragon on the shoulder, right?
Yep.
Mm.
And that is the one that made me want to get Mulan with a dragon.
Nice.
Yeah, Dustin, you've started me on a whole Disney princess theme, and I'm very grateful.
Hey, Bacon.
Emilio has a question too. He wanted to know, what is your favorite characters to draw? Character or characters?
I like drawing monsters.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Anything
And I message you.
Bacon.
Because with monsters, you can't make a mistake.
Right.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Bacon.
Yeah.
You watching?
Yeah. I dig it.
Is that going to be the new claim?
Yeah.
Does that mean there's a claim up?
Yep. That's hilarious, Ken.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta draw the. Can you draw the border around it to make it a little more defined? Can you get that square?
All right, guys.
There you go. We already got 5, and I'm gonna guess that. Yep, that is again Dan Joseph is the Facebook user. Because you have what you do, Dan, is you go out and you give StreamYard permission to see your name. That way, when you come in, we know who you are. Or you can just type your name before whatever you type, and that way we know who we're talking to. We do like to know who we're talking to, but we got you, buddy. You're good. So for the next wheel spin, Ken, I got 5 names.
What do you got, buddy?
We've got Emilio.
Yep.
We've got Dustin.
Yep.
We've got Danny.
Yeah.
We've got, as I just said, we've got Dan, and then we've got Jerry. Wait, I'm sorry, Jonathan. I apologize. Jerry, you just came in a little late.
Is that 4?
Yep. So Emilio, Dustin, Danny, Jonathan, and Dan.
Gotcha.
And just missed the cut there, Jerry. But stay tuned, man. He's almost done with this first one. We're gonna get as many of these in as we can.
This double blue thing really throws me, Ken.
They're different colors. You can't tell.
The two blues are not different colors.
Totally are different blues.
Oh my god, am I colorblind?
All right, and this one is for Danny, not to be confused with Dan. So this is Danny Lee. And Danny, if you've never bought from us before, just shoot us a message through our email, or you can message Chris Bacon on Messenger, and that way he can send you your invoice.
If he's on Facebook, Messenger is preferred, please.
Yep. Or our, let's see. Yeah, what is this? Hold on. What's going on here? Rigged something. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third. What's going on in the chat? Trying to keep up
Oh,
here.
Danny. So Danny bought from Patrick Gleason.
Oh, okay. So we've
Oh,
got
who he
you.
is. Oh, so we got him. Cool. Yeah, if you bought, you got it. Sorry, when I see a name that I haven't seen for a long time, my memory's shot. So great. Well, I hope.
Speaking of Mr.
For buying for
Gleason,
Gleason?
we had a little conversation today.
Did you? Nice.
Great. Patrick Gleason was like 2 weeks ago. It wasn't that long ago.
I didn't hear what you said, Ken.
He had a
Pat and I
conversation with
talked about 20 minutes before we came on air.
Oh, cool.
He is done with the sketches.
Holy
Nice.
moly, that means I have to pay you.
So, yeah, I'll be sending him the money, sending him a label, and it's just a matter of him mailing it off to us.
There
I
you go.
will say, I really want to say thanks to everybody because Annika is the only one that hasn't paid for Pat Gleason. So thank you, everyone else.
Guys, I was in Mexico for like a week and a half.
Yeah, too bad that sketch show was a month ago.
Shit, was it a month ago? I don't check my email either.
Hold on, wait. I got this tear that's rolling down my face for you going to Mexico. For
I got a heat stroke at a wedding. So,
Who has
Is
it?
that why you weren't at New York Comic Con?
no, I've never been to New York. I'm scared of New York. I would be scared of San Diego if I wasn't from San Diego. You know, like, so like I've grown up going and then I took a break and came back. But New York is a scary beast to me.
Listen,
let's see. And Danny Lee has picked his character. He has picked Jonah Hex, and he'd like the more detailed, like you're doing with the death. He wants the 9x12, 350 Jonah Hex next. So that's going to be cool. I can't wait to see that.
Ken, real fast, can you?
Thank you, Danny.
Can you check out your messenger for me, please?
All right.
for CGC?
No, just
Oh yeah. Any yeah.
do I add them together? Do I add them together before I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
If you guys want half bodies, those are also available.
Right. We do have half bodies, guys. If you decide you want to try something a little more detailed, it's just going to be like full, he's got a actually as a Batman. Can you make him full screen for a second, Jay? Could you throw that Batman up that has been started just to give him an idea what a half body? So these would be these would be $475 to get, and then slide it a little bit to your there you go, a little bit. There we go. So there's a half body. So if anybody wants a half body, those are $475.
Because some characters, you don't want like a Supergirl headshot because it's just a girl's face. You don't want a Silver Surfer headshot.
Facebook user, if you're in the chat, buddy, you should be seeing the stream at the top of your. It depends on what you're using, whether you're on a tablet or your phone or whatever. But otherwise, you can go to our YouTube channel and view it from there because we also can't see your name at the moment.
Yeah, his name is Jim Matchett is asking the question. Yeah, Jim, you haven't given StreamYard permission to see your name, so we can't see your name. But
oh, sorry, I was about to pay you, Ken, and then my principal called me.
check out that death, man. That is sick.
PayPal.
But yeah, so $475. Once again, if you want to change yours, Danny, to a half body, you're more than happy to do that for you, but don't feel obligated.
Wait, what?
Danny, got the next sketch, which is a Jonah Hex, but we then now let him know that we have to offer a different. If he wants a half body, it's $475, and he can upgrade that if he wants to, since Jay obviously hasn't started on the piece yet.
Guys, so we can speed things up a little bit though. If you do claim the half body option, where Jay's probably going to do those after the show. He'll do the headshots live, but we'll do the half bodies after.
Right. He might start him out. He might sketch him out a little bit because they
Or
just take a little
bones
bit
in,
longer. Yeah. He's going to stick with the portrait. That's good, Danny. You're honestly, as you see with this death, you're not going to be disappointed at all.
This is so pretty.
Yeah. Jay, do you remember that New York Comic Con back in '93 that had the blizzard?
Yeah, I remember that very, very well.
Yeah, we had to take the train. At least, you may have chosen to take the train. I had to switch. I had a flight that got canceled, so I had to do the train. I remember. I think we rode back together on the train, if I'm remembering right. I don't.
Yeah, I drove there with some friends, but then we got into an accident.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was a show that I was just so determined to go to that even though they canceled my flight, I found another way to get there. I remember.
Yeah, we were coming off of an exit ramp, and then the car just skid.
Oh,
and yeah. But that was the show that Fred Greenberg, who used to run the Great Eastern shows, that's why he stopped doing the shows, because to save money, he didn't get event insurance.
Oh.
And then New York got hit with one of the worst blizzards in recent history.
Yeah, that was a crazy
really bad
show.
timing. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I've actually met Travis Terrest at that show. That was the first time I met him, and he was just sitting there with nobody around him.
That guy's a freak. He's one of those guys that you see, and you just can't believe that a drawing like that came out of a human being. And if I remember correctly, he doesn't do any underdrawing. I think he just starts from one corner and then just kind of works his way down.
Wow. Yes, Annika, I will give you credit for paying your invoice.
Guys, I really don't check my emails. I don't like it because I have it was my junk email, and I never check it.
So let's see. All right, this is the first one done. Check that out. Boom.
That's great for you, Lucas. That's just so great for you.
Somebody asked earlier, Jay, what kind of ink you use?
I use a Winsor Newton ink, the one with the spider on it.
Nice.
There's two kinds, one with the spider, one with a dragon. The dragon one is more for calligraphy, and it's more watered down. This ink has a lacquer in it, so when it dries shiny.
Very cool.
Oh, that is true. Like it always kind of looks a little wet still.
Yeah.
Now that I think about my pieces.
So we got Jonah Hex next on 9x12, a nice detailed headshot. There we go. There you go. He's got the water bottle out. He's not drinking that one anymore.
It's non-toxic. I could drink it if I wanted.
I double dog dare you. See.
All right, Jonah Hex.
Off the top of your head, do you know which side of his face is the damaged side? I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, the left.
Whoa. How many times have you drawn him to know that?
Yeah, it's not my first rodeo.
or Western,
and
you know.
And for him, that's very apt.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I haven't drawn him that much. Maybe 2 or 3 times. My favorite drawing of Jonah Hex is that cover by Frank Whiteley. And he's only done one, I believe.
Oh, so there you go, people. So if you want to see it, you could Google. Let's see. I'm going to do that. Frank Whiteley.
You know, I hate drawing cowboy hats. So when I did Dark Tower, Dark Tower was a Western by Stephen King. And I got away with not drawing a single cowboy hat except the first few pages. those cat hats came off right away.
Look at that. Look at that, Jonah Hex. There it is. That is a good Jonah
Well, don't
Hex.
show it. Don't show it. Now I
Why?
gotta
Live up to it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need you to
Yeah.
beat that. I need you to beat the best one you ever saw. That's not too much to ask, is it? I mean, you already drew the most incredible death ever. I mean, try to beat this one, Jay, on the screen. Can you beat this one? This is the piece.
That's awesome.
And that one is still available, guys. $400, and Bill Morrison said he'd add backgrounds to it, right? Yeah.
Somebody requests some updates on some of the outstanding things that are going on.
Yeah. There you go.
I am still waiting to hear back from JJ about Doug. I've talked to him 3 times, and he keeps saying he's got to talk to Doug to see where he's at. But we haven't hit the year mark yet, so we still got about 4 or 5 months to go, I think.
I think we had more than that.
Yeah, I think it was in April or something, right?
Yeah.
Florin, I think you said, Jeff, where was Florin at?
Which one? Florin. Oh, he just sent me another. I think he's working on the last one right now. He just sent me one earlier today. He's in the Philippines, so his time's a little off ours. So he sent me. I know I've already. Let's see how many. Yeah, he's working on whoever has the awesome Guy Gardner versus Otto Kratos. I'm sorry, I don't know the names of Green Lanterns. He sent me a nice update of that one. Every time I get these updates, I usually send it to Bacon just so we can drool a little bit on how well he's doing. He's done with the Nightwing. He's done with the Green Arrow. He's done with, but he's once again, guys, he's in the Philippines, so he's got to finish them all to mail them out. So he's working on them. God, whoever got this Colossus and Magic and Juggernaut, holy crap. I'll remind me to show Jay. I'll show you this after the show. You got to see this guy's work. It's incredible.
What's his name?
Yeah, his name is Florin Chavez, the fourth. He is on Facebook, but he's an incredible artist we've been doing stuff with, and we did a great full 11x17 commission list with him, and his stuff's awesome. He's very Jim Lee inspired work, so incredible stuff. But yeah, so he's almost done. What else we got, Ken? What else are we waiting for?
Well, Pat Gleason, I just updated everybody on that. He asked about the website. The website, I'm hoping to get the website maybe even up this week. Just been a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to work on the Pep Talk show, but that's getting better. We're into I had to edit the show, and it's been a nightmare. But I got things all worked out, fixed up, and so much easier now. So hopefully it won't take up as much time as it has been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I got a ton of comic books. I was talking to Bacon today. I was like, how are we going to get rid of these things? Whatnot, or Facebook Live, Instagram Live, eBay Live, if I can ever get in on that sumbitch. But yeah, I got a lot of comic books, slab stuff, good raw stuff. I mean,
Hey, I'm so old. I used to go on Home Shopping Network.
Listen, that's where you got those Todd McFarlane signed pieces back in the day. I tell you what.
Really?
Oh yeah, Todd during Images, and I don't even talk about that. Like I remember when Image first broke, Jay and I were talking on the phone. We must have talked for a couple hours about what was when that whole thing broke down. That was crazy. And who would have thought that, a short time later, you'd be doing your own creator-owned book for them, which was just sick. If you guys don't remember that stuff, once again, Jay's your style has just changed. You like to call your like Neymar style your like Simon Beasley inspired style, right?
Yeah, I actually ran into Simon at a convention this past year, and I apologized for swiping him. And then he said, "Oh no, you were just inspired." And I said, "No, I downright just traced your stuff." And he goes, "No, it's like, Bill Sienkiewicz being influenced by Neil Adams." And I said, "No, I literally just traced it." And I showed him a drawing of Chapel from Youngblood Strike File I did, and he said, "Oh, that looks familiar. Yeah, I remember seeing that." And I said, "No, it's because I swiped your Lobo drawing, man."
Oh man.
Leo asked what your first published work was, Jay.
That was Marvel Comics Presents, issue number 85. I did the back cover and one page on the inside.
And what was that? Was the Beats miniseries, right? was
Yeah,
that
the Beast serialized story.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first issue of Sam Keith's Wolverine, and they did a Beast story in the back, and it was drawn by Rob Liefeld, but he had started it, I think, a few years before, he blew up. And then when he got the New Mutants gig, he stopped drawing the Beast story from Marvel Comics Presents. So it was sitting in inventory for a while, and they had me finish it. So he had drawn 7 out of the 8 pages, and I drew one of the pages.
And then you finished the whole story, right?
Yeah. So he drew all the cool, exciting pages with the X-Men on it, and the one I got to draw was some nameless detectives coming upon a car and looking inside the car. That's all I drew.
Well, then that issue, but then you finished doing, then you drew the rest of it. It went on for like almost a year of what was it, 4 to how many 8 pages were in an issue, like 8?
Yeah, 8 pages, and I think it was 6 or 8 issues. I can't remember.
Okay, well, I've got this page right here from number 92 of the Marvel Comics Presents. So that's the opening splash from the book there. So, yeah. Ken, what's the YouTube you put in the chat there?
To the YouTube portion of the show, he was asking. He said he couldn't see the videos. So I sent him a YouTube link.
Oh, nice. But yeah, then you got from that you followed John Byrne, and in your early stuff, you really you tried to you really liked like John Byrne stuff. I remember you used to draw similar to John Byrne when you were younger.
Yeah, no, I loved his stuff. My 2 favorite artists were John Byrne and Mike Zeck.
And then so to follow him up on Neymar was probably really cool, even though you were swiping Simon Beasley, but whatever. And then you got you did that, like I said, I love that. One of my favorite ones you ever did from back then was the annual. I've got the X-Men annual number 16, which was just really cool.
Yeah, I got a chance to meet John Byrne while I was working on Namor. I went up to New York for a day, and John had invited Terry Cavanaugh and me to hang out with him for the afternoon because he lived in Connecticut, and we went antiquing.
Well, that must have been interesting.
Yeah. So if you had told a 12-year-old me that I'd be antiquing in Connecticut with John Byrne one day, I'd say you're fucking crazy. I got to see his studio.
And you were how old were you when you were doing that? Were you 20 or no? You were still
I think I was 19 at that time.
Yeah, right. You were
I was 18 when I started.
Was he still writing the Neymars at that point, or was somebody else writing the story?
No, he was writing it.
Yeah.
And then when he left, Bob Harris took over.
Mm-hmm. So after Neymar, what did you work on next? What was the next thing you did? Was it the X Factor?
So while I was working on Namor, I did the Uncanny X-Men annual and the 3-part X Factor Executioner's Song
Mm-hmm.
at the same time. Wait, was it Executioner's Song?
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah. And when I was young, I could pull all-nighters and do that kind of stuff. Now I get tired at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, I hope you guys appreciate. This is normally Jay's like nap time. We're stealing his nap time right now.
He actually told us that when we got on too, guys.
Not even kidding.
No, it
Great.
started when I was in elementary school. I would get home around 3, and then I would just take an afternoon nap. And then, so ever since then, around 3, I just get tired.
Let's see, a lot of stuff going on in the chat here. Besides, naps are good. Obvious, naps are good. Yeah. Oh, what was bought while you were antiquing with John Byrne? Avi wants to know if you remember.
I don't remember. I don't think he bought anything.
Let's see. Jason says he's got to say that the Nobi covers Jay does are sick.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see. A little bit of the chat here. I'm going to try and scroll up.
Jason, I already have a Lady Thor from Jay. It was the first thing I got from him, and it is a mess. I would not embark on my animals project if I didn't have a Jane Foster Thor.
Yeah, you got to.
I remember that, and I remember you were very patient with that.
Oh, that was like right before COVID, though.
No, that was before.
Was it before
Way,
COVID?
way before.
That was before COVID. I have no sense of time and no memory, so I'm a goldfish.
No, Jason, I didn't pick up that one for her. I picked up another one of her animal ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Jay is working on a very detailed Jonah Hex.
I know, guys, and I'm gonna let y'all know that as a con stalker of Jay, because anytime we work a con and Jay's there, I'll go say hi. These are like insane.
Mm-hmm.
Don't lie. You don't just go say hi. You go say hi and then get on the commission list.
Not all the time.
Jim, the sketch opportunities have not all been filled. We're probably going to get to at least 2 more. And then after he finishes this one, he does have a Batman on a blank that's already started. It's $475, and he'll finish it after the show. We'll show that one in a little while. If you have any interest in that, let us. We'll show it to you afterwards. But or you can scroll back if you want to miss all this wonderful live action and take a look at it. But he started a little Batman. It's basically a half figure on a blank that's using both the front and the back. And he wants to pull it out. Look at this. So if anybody wants this one, it's just $475, and it can be yours. And he's going to finish it up after the show. So that's a way. If you don't happen to get a sketch tonight, you can get something from Jay. So there you go.
And Annika, you have OCD, so didn't you have me redraw a piece because you wanted
on the other side. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
You wanted
That's
the animal
right.
on the other side.
I remember her telling us that story.
No, because they were all like up and down, and the Catwoman was coming from the side, and I was like, it doesn't look good. It doesn't match.
It looks good, but it doesn't work. It's like, oh,
I respect that. I have OCD, so I totally get it. You don't have to explain.
It was so funny. I remember going up to him like, Jay, I tried to make it work.
But you got another one, didn't you? You got another one.
I sure did.
And now it fits.
There's going to be 9, but then I just realized once I go to Marvels, I might skip Marvels and go to villains first, because Jay's Maleficent, guys, is like one of my favorite things I've ever seen. It's
thank
so
you.
good.
I had so much fun with those. I didn't think I'd ever enjoy doing Disney characters, but I remember having a lot of fun with the Maleficent, with Hades, with
Mhm.
Scar.
Yeah, no, the Maleficents. I called my comic shop and I was like, I need this version and this version. Like, they were like, it's just the black and white. I was like, I need it. Don't question. But I think they had already pulled it because they know that I enjoy J covers. So they had already pulled both of them.
Thank
for me.
you.
There's a couple questions here.
Yep, I was gonna answer them, but I didn't want to be that guy.
Oh, you don't
so
want to interrupt my fangirling. I know, I'm sorry.
I had to let StreamYard see my name so I could tell people that you haven't given StreamYard permission to see your name. And it would be kind of hypocritical of me to answer their questions without letting StreamYard see my name. So let's see. So I've got, I just saw who that was. Hold on one second. Scrolling back to Frank. Frank, yes, you did not give StreamYard permission to see your name. I was going to answer you in the chat, but I can just answer you here and say that, yes, this is one of the 350 sketches that Jay is working on right now. But I'm just going to type a big yes and see if, yep, look at that. I gave StreamYard permission and you can see my name. That's all we need to know. All we're seeing from you, sir, is just Facebook user, and we want to know who you are. So please either type your name before your comment or, give StreamYard permission. Who does it hurt? Is it Jay's camera or his desk really shaking that much? That's alarming.
Yeah, when I'm inking, I ink kind of rough, and so it shakes my desk.
Whoa. I thought you were going to say, yeah, it's my camera.
No, that's me shaking the desk.
There you go. Jason, it's 9x12, sir. And Shane Edward Allen wants to know, who are your modern inspirations?
Right now, it is Alex Raymond, Frank Frazetta. Not necessarily his paintings, but his line art. I think that stuff is just genius. Norman Rockwell. I'm more influenced by the classic illustrators, and I'm gravitating more towards just that timeless feel of that era's artwork. I think that's a sign of maturity.
Keep telling yourself you're mature, sir. I certainly try to do that with myself. Shane says Raphael Albuquerque looks like it would be one. He uses lots of ink too. So does Scalera. All right. Jay's always been big into the blacks.
Yeah, I think we're just influenced by the same people.
This is insane. This sketch.
Yeah, you guys don't realize what you're getting here with these.
Yeah.
At a show, Jay has to, he's got all the stuff going on around him. He's got people asking for autographs. Oh my God, look at that. There is another sketch available. That's hilarious.
Did you add to the picture, Ken? I feel like you outlined it.
He outlined it. He did.
Jeff asked me to.
I feel like every time you post this, something else is going to pop up. That's going to be a little mustache on Jeff. Little devil ears.
Oh, no,
The beard.
there's no tampering with the masterpiece. No.
Oh, yeah. Wow,
The
God.
masterpiece known as Jeff's mullet.
Yeah, my mullet. Exactly.
We got them 5.
Guys, we got
more than 5 guys. So we're going to read off the 5 names to Ken and put them in a wheel spin. We do a wheel spin just to let you guys know. So that the people with the fastest internet don't get the claims. We want to make sure everybody gets a chance to. And we know that sometimes, your internet's a hair behind everybody else's. So this way it's more fair. You still get a chance, even if you're not like the fastest one to put your thing in. That's why we take 5 names. So the first 5 names we've got on the wheel are Emilio.
Yep.
Dustin.
Yep.
Dan.
Yep.
Jerry. And Jonathan. Raleigh and Trevor, you just missed it. But keep going. We're going to do some more sketching.
And Dan Your name is showing up now, so you don't have to type your name in.
Here we go. Who's getting the next sketch? And speak of the devil,
Oh, Dan.
Dan got it too. And so, and Dan, if you've, I don't know if you bought from us before.
I don't think so.
So if you haven't, just go ahead and message Chris Bacon on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, show him what's your avatar on Facebook, Bacon?
Me and J. Scott Campbell.
Well, there you go. So if you see this pretty mug with J. Scott Campbell, then there you go. And he'll send you an invoice and let us know what you want. So we have the quick sketch, which is more of like a smaller sketch. Oh my God. Put this on full screen, Ken.
Oh,
Look at this.
shitballs.
Your avatar should be a slice of bacon. That would make sense.
It should.
That would make so much more sense.
Wow.
It also
Right.
it also has been in the past.
Fuck, these
That's
are so
nuts.
good. I'm
So,
not jealous at all. I don't
let
even
us
collect
know
toys.
Oh my gosh. So we have the quick sketch for 200. We've got the 350, which is these 9x12. Or if you want to get something on a sketch on a comic, he has 2 blanks of Spider-Man and one and a bunch of Batman blanks. So he can do them on those. That's just an additional $10. If you let us know what you want, Dan, and we'll get him working on that.
And then Shane, no, that is the detailed sketch. Which there it is.
Let's see. So he wants, all right. So he asked for the 350 detailed sketch of Batman, and he wants a shadow as an additional character. So that's going to be another. It's $75 for an extra for the small one. It's $125 extra for an additional character for the big one. Is the shadow counted as a character, Jay? Is that where I want to make sure?
A shadow of Batman or the character shadow?
Or the shadow, exactly. That's what we need to know. If it's the shadow, and
The shadow with
I think it's the shadow because he's saying as an additional character.
right?
Yeah.
So that's it's going to be another.
Or
So it'll be $475 altogether. Just want to double check before Jay starts. The shadow character, yes. So it's
Okay.
and $475 is going to be the total. I just want to double check. And that is on 9x12 or a blank too. I need to know that as well. All these questions I've got.
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
Fred.
Yes, you
Love
sure
Fred.
can.
Fred Chamberlain always chiming in.
Hi Fred, how are you? I know Fred.
He was sitting right next to you at New York,
Okay.
right across
so
the
really
aisle.
quickly. So
He
Dan,
was? Fred's-
He was with Eddie Burrows, who was right next to you across the.
Oh, okay.
Opening.
okay, so Dan. Yes. So if you do Batman with the shadow, it's going to be $475. To add CGC, it'll be $75, and then $10 for the blank. So my elementary math is not working because I'm on
Look
my
at
second.
you.
$10,000.
I
Look
believe
at
it's
you, every-
560 is what we're looking
You've
at.
been-
Let me know.
You've been gone
Yes.
for so long and you still remember all the numbers. I like it.
It is
So
ingrained in
it's-
my head from the invoicing I have done for Ken. it's
So it's
never leaving.
It's Batman and the shadow on a sketch cover, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So is that okay with you? Except I can't remember names, guys. Dan.
Dan.
560 would be your total plus the 4%.
He says
And-
560 sounds good. And then, well, yeah, once again, you guys know that everything has a 4% processing fee and then shipping. And the shipping is, $25 usually US is where we're at for that. So there you go. So you're good. So on a blank, Batman and the Shadow for 560. And I'm assuming a Batman blank, not a Spider-Man blank. I'm just being funny, guys. Not very, but
Yeah, you'd be funny if that wasn't funny. But
yeah,
that wasn't
sorry.
funny.
Yeah, not exactly, not at all. Hey, I'm filling air here, buddy. It's what I do. Let's see. And yeah, we got some more Facebook users out here.
I think he's doesn't. It's a claim. We do a claim show. I don't know who the Facebook user is here.
Yeah, so we do a claim show Facebook user. And
It's Frank Messina.
Frank, if you are lucky enough to be one of the first 5, you are put into a wheel spin. And then if you're even luckier and you win the wheel spin, you can choose whatever offers we have, which is the offers that we have tonight with Jay are a head sketch for $250, a detailed head sketch, which is what you've been seeing, for $350, and a half for $475, which will probably be like sketched out on the show, but then finished later. Boom! How was that? That was great, guys. Look at me,
It
1.5
was
in.
close, except for the head sketches are just 200, not 250. But that's just for the smaller sketch option.
Did I not?
You said 250, but that's okay.
I like 250 better.
Well, I think everybody likes 250 better.
Well, the
Except for
sad
the
part
person.
about that is that I have it written on the spreadsheet as 200, and I still said 250. So, guys,
Listen, always upcharging. We like it. That's why you're here.
That's the Hanukkah tax.
The Hanukkah
Not
tax,
on your pass,
exactly.
guys. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
listen,
Live
that
in
wine
this
doesn't get into
sunshine.
that glass by itself, people. Come on.
It's not. It's not. It's called a sunshine tax, Jeff. I know that,
Yeah.
like,
I live in the shadows. I'm in a
live kind of
basement.
in gloom, but pretty sunny where I'm at right now.
Mhm.
And I think it's even sunnier where Jay's at. So
For anybody who hasn't been on the Facebook group, we have a lot of stuff coming up. Bacon posted a update on the live shows we have coming up. Next Monday, we're going to be doing a Greg Land art drop. I went to Greg's house this week. Grabbed a bunch of stuff, ran out the door. I got to bring it back. But, I didn't run out the door with it. So we'll be dropping some of this stuff is stuff you've seen, but a lot of it's newer stuff. There's even stuff I can't even offer yet because the books aren't out.
Yeah, that's tough when he shows them all this. There's something that he's doing that Ken really wants. He doesn't even want to share it.
I mean, I already know I have a great page from him, but are there any more great pages I need?
And then on Halloween, we have Feral Pay. He's going to be dropping some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pages also, besides sketching. And we're gonna dress up. Bacon's already got his costume.
Wait, do you not have people that like trick or treat at your house? How are you going to do this?
I have a wife.
When the doorbell rings, I get up, I pour myself a drink, and then I answer the door.
Sorry, guys. This is my first time with potential trick or treaters. So I'm
Yeah, we got one last year, one group of girls,
We usually run out.
and that was it. Nobody else came. I bought so much candy that I was forced to eat. It was horrible.
Oh, that's terrible. I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
And then the week after that, we have Mr. Bob Hall, who we rescheduled from his sickness last week or the year before. I can't remember.
Yeah. Hey Jay, did you make it through New York unscathed by the illness that everybody seems to be getting?
Yes, because I got sick a month before that at Dragon Con.
Yeah, ugh.
Oh, did my cough just trigger that for you?
So I built up a lot of immunity.
Nice. Well, I know, and I have to say, Jay, please stop taking the red eye to these cons. I always feel so awful for you the first day of the show when I know that you flew in that more. It's like the second or third show I've seen you at where you're just like, you just got in, you tried flying all night. I'm like, oh my God.
You're right. Jay does take red eyes. I mean, I've taken some red eyes.
And on the 14th of February, we have
February.
November. I mean,
Oh, that's like we're going to Valentine's Day.
Livio Ramondelli is going to come on. Transformers are hot right now.
Yeah, he does killer Transformer stuff.
And we'll be adding more to close out the year real soon.
Oh yeah. Listen, I made a lot of connections in New York. We're just waiting to work some stuff out and to hear back from some people. And we still have high hopes. We got a couple emails out that we're waiting to hear back from, hoping they respond. And we definitely have a big show we're just working out a date for. It's probably going to be a multiple artists show, so it should be pretty cool.
Yeah, that should be a good one. Hopefully, I'm trying to get that one for the 21st of November.
I see.
Do you guys archive these and put them up on YouTube? I've only seen the Jim Shooter one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're all up there to watch. They're there.
They're all there, but if you're on the YouTube app, like on a phone, they don't show up. So you have to do it through your desktop. It makes no sense.
Or your television. You can get them on your television too, if you have YouTube.
I was using my iPad, so on an iPad
Yeah.
they don't show up either.
They don't show up because I try and find them on my phone and I can't.
Yeah, but if you're on a desktop or like a Roku or something, and you're watching and you have YouTube plugged in, you can definitely see everything.
Come here.
Oh, here's a doggy, I think. Let's see. Annika wants to show
Does
hers
yours?
off. Let's see.
She hates me. This is my parents' dog.
Oh.
You want me to say hi? Guys, never get a Shiba. I know that they're like the hot dog right now, but don't do it.
Why?
Because they're like cats. They just hate everything about everything.
There you go.
Oh,
She's not a dog. She's a cat.
how old is she?
She's 10 this year, I think.
Wow.
She likes to look out the window though and yell at people, so just gonna let that happen.
So more like an old person than a teenager, really.
Yeah,
but
she's a cat. She's a cat, full-blown cat. She likes like my mom and my uncle, and that's it.
That's the way it should be.
I mean, it is.
You don't want your dog being a whore and just loving everybody.
So true. So true.
That is true. Their love is special. There you go.
Yeah, you guys
then my
missed
dog
before the show started. Jay introduced us to his two cuties.
Oh, guys.
Annika
they're
fell in
so
love
cute.
instantly. Oh God, here's one, Jay. Look at Ken.
Oh,
Boo boo.
you guys look exactly the same.
Yeah, that's
I know.
that is Bruce.
Oh God.
Oh my God, how old is he?
Well, we rescued him, so all right, he wants to get down.
Oh my God, he's
We
adorable.
rescued him, so we're calling him 6.
Calling him 6.
Best guess, right?
Yeah, best guess.
Oh, he's
He's-
adorable.
He's 100 pounds for every year.
He is a big boy, Ken. I'm not gonna lie.
He's gotten fatter. We have a doggy door. He's got to go over it like a low rider over speed bumps, one wheel at a time.
Wait,
Just
since
rock his way
Megacon?
through.
Since MegaCon, he's twice the size since MegaCon.
No, he's not. I thought he was on a diet.
Wait, hold on a second. Look at this thing.
Yeah, but
Look at how
wait,
wide. Look at
Renee's like, Kenny.
Ken, yeah, that was
that.
a little inappropriate, Ken, to talk about your wife like that.
I was about to make fun of Renee until I found out she was in the room.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Jay, this is a professional show. Remember that. Completely professional.
Yes, very professional.
Totally professional. Look at all these comments about look at this thing.
Hey, it's bring your dog to work day. That's awesome.
Look at this thing. That's going to be the new 4C shirt. Write it down.
I'd buy it.
100%. I'd buy it too.
So, Jay, do you have any more shows that lined up for this year?
I'm doing Rhode Island Comic Con in a couple weeks,
Ooh.
and then San Francisco Fan Expo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
I
this-
feel sexy.
And then this weekend, I'm going to Knoxville, Tennessee for a store signing.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I saw you advertising that.
my friend was like, I'm so sad I can't get a Jay tonight. And I was like, I'm pretty sure he'll be at another show. And I think he's actually going to the San Francisco. So I'm going to let him know.
There you
He's
go.
also a Jane Foster Thor fan, Jay. So if you request it, you can't make it better than mine.
I won't.
You hear that, Dusty? He won't.
I wonder if Dusty watches the show and just like wonders, man, did I get the worst one?
Whenever there's 2 Jane Fosters requested from any one of our artists, is that what you think?
No, that's what I think. I'm like, oh God, what does Dusty's look like and what does mine look like?
I straight up told him when both of you guys were on Balam's list and you chose the one you did, I straight up told him that he got the better one.
I know you like that one better. I know you did.
I did.
It's so funny too because we were both on Assad's list, and like I was like, Dusty, which one is yours? He's like, well, I paid for some extra background. I was like, I didn't. So I think yours is the Cliff one, and I think mine is not the Cliff one. It's hilarious. And the sad thing is, like, we both live in San Diego, like maybe 10 minutes away from each other now. So
And
we're
you
like,
and you own 90% of the Jane Foster sketches in the hobby between
yeah,
the two.
but
of you,
he's
probably.
transitioned to OA, which is just really not. I mean, Dusty, I love you, but I'm not happy about this transfer to OA. Now I have to compete with you for OA.
All right, I'm almost done with this one. Do you guys want to do the next one?
Kenneth?
Ken, where
Kenny.
are you? Everybody
Kenny.
get your. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Snuck it in there. I almost
Kenny's always
expect every
there.
time I see this for there to be something else added. So I was waiting to have like a mustache and glasses or something. I really was.
Ooh, Emilio, Jerry, Dustin with the fastness. And oh, Avi, I thought you were taking care of your kids.
Yeah, what's this all about, West Coast Bacon? Thought you were taking care of some kitties.
And looks like
They're
Connor's
at
gonna
5.
thin us out there with the first. So Tam and Raleigh just missed the cut, but I'm gonna give Ken the names here as soon as he comes back from the underverse or nether regions or wherever he is.
As soon as he fixes his camera angle.
Come
There
here.
he is. So whenever you're ready, buddy, we got names for the next claims.
Miss you. Love you.
What do you got?
All right, we got Emilio,
Mm-hmm.
Jerry, Dustin,
Yep.
Avi, and Connor.
What happened to Jonathan?
I don't know.
Actually, he's not even here. Sorry, Tam. Sorry, Raleigh. Sorry, Facebook user.
Yeah, who's Facebook user? Let's find out.
Yeah,
who
you
that
are
is.
in high demand. High demand.
Let's find out who Facebook user is this time. Frank. Frank was Facebook user. Sorry, Frank. You didn't give StreamYard permission to see your name, but that didn't hurt you from getting a sketch. It just means we had to look you up.
Ooh, Mr. Dustin Whitney.
Dustin
You're gonna
Whitney.
have your invoice.
Yeah, we see you, Frank. Thank you for typing your name in, but you didn't give StreamYard permission. So do that every time you type so we know it's you. Or just go give StreamYard permission. It's really easy.
That was Dustin, right? Whitney?
Dustin Whitney, yes, and he would like a Gambit and 90s Rogue half body if possible, but detailed heads if not. Okay,
I don't
so
know
you
what the
want,
price would be.
all right, so you want a 9x10,
9x12.
9x12 of Gambit and Rogue, both half bodies.
Okay, so hold on a sec. Well,
We gotta do math. We gotta do math on this one. So give us a second.
Monica does not do math.
But Kent, do you want to do another claim since this one won't be live?
Well, let's wait and make sure the price is right because that's two half bodies. So we got to give the quote on how much it's going to be first.
Yeah, that one I can do tonight and then ship everything out tomorrow to you guys.
Mm-hmm. I guarantee you, Dustin, if you go with the half bodies, everybody else in the chat will thank you because they'll be able to get another sketch in. But let's see.
D. Whitney for the win.
Let's see. Bacon's still working on the math.
So it'll be $675,
I don't
guys.
matter, chat, babe.
That's
675.
675.
And do you want the Savage Land Rogue, or do you want just the typical 90s Rogue with the jacket?
Wow, he's giving you carte blanche. Yeah, and that's once again, if that yes, please.
Even though
Gambit
was not he wasn't around for the Savage Land Rogue era.
He was not. But you can retcon that, man. It's okay.
I'm sure he could have asked her to. He could have just asked her to dress up as that.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like a Princess Leia type thing. No, 90s big hair Rogue with the leather jacket. That's what he wants. Okay.
Okay.
So there you go. So classic Gambit Rogue. Nice. That'll be.
Are you doing it? Are you doing that offline?
He's going to do that off show. So that means stay tuned, everybody. Get set. Any sec. Oh, look there, and there it is. There's my mustache and beard.
Yes.
There you go.
Hey, that looks like Jeff now.
Almost. We didn't connect them. I can't. I actually just trimmed my beard. Otherwise, I could probably make it look kind of.
Bacon, what was the price I need to put in?
675, and I'm adding it to the previous.
You're going to amend it, right, to 20711? No, 2712.
Yep.
Oh, and I got 5 names, guys, for the next claim, so we are good to go. Whenever you are.
I'm ready.
Jay, hot in demand.
All right, so Emilio.
Yep.
Jerry.
Yep.
Avi.
Yep.
Connor.
Yep.
And Raleigh.
I love how Avi is like, I gotta go to my kids, and has like put in just in case he wins.
Yeah, just in case I win, I want a detailed hot girl. Just in case I have to go.
Well, that's a character I've never drawn before.
Ooh, all right. Well,
you
now I'm
get
kind
it,
of rooting for Avi. But it looks like it's not going to make it there. And Emilio is going to win, which is really nice because Emilio doesn't have a sketch by you, and he really wanted one. Really, really, really. So congratulations, Emilio. Let us know.
Thank you, Emilio. What would you like?
Yeah, let's figure out. Let's get something. Oh, he's like, woohoo, finally. And Avi says, son of a. Oh, there it is.
Dustin Whitney, your invoice was updated.
And Emilio, do you want it on? He has 2 Spider-Man blanks. I don't know if you like blanks or not, but if you want to, it's just $10 more. He can put that on a blank. He requested a detailed headshot of Spider-Man. So I don't know if he wants the 9x12 or he wants the blank. No, 9x12. That's what he doesn't do paper. Okay. So 9x12. So Spidey is the next one.
Emilio, in the chat, can you just say yes to me? I know Bacon is new to this, but are you just gonna contact Ken? No PayPal, correct?
Yeah.
So just let me know, Emilio. No PayPal. Yes, PayPal. I spoke too soon. Yes to no PayPal.
Let's see. Jason Harris asked, who would Jay really like to draw but hasn't had the opportunity? Oh, wow. Let's see.
He's lurking. Sorry, Jeff. My bad.
No, you're good. Hey, Ken, can you blow him up? I want to see this art. Look at this.
He's lurking. He's going to get him.
The shadow being a shadow.
The shadow knows. Wow.
Guys, I don't really know DC, so I'm just pretending I know he's lurking. And he's going to get Batman.
What do you mean you don't know DC? I did the sirens for you.
I just love the ladies.
He just knows the ladies. Just the ladies.
I just read Bombshells.
All right, so Spider-Man on a 9x12, right?
Yep, Spider-Man, a detailed headshot, 9x12. That is correct. Dan says, looks great. Thank you, Jay.
Oh, thank you, Dan.
That's a sick one, though. The Shadow scares me. I don't like him. But good for you. Good for you.
He's a good guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
I'm very gullible, Jay. I don't know if
What's
you're-
that?
Is he a good guy?
Yeah.
I feel like no one can. I know Bacon doesn't do DC, so he can't help me out.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
that got me.
Hey, did an ad just pop up for everybody? Or was that just me?
It was more of a meme than an ad, but yes, everybody got that.
This shall henceforth be known as Ken's Mojo Dojo Casa House.
Wait, so on Friday we're having like
Bruce.
he doesn't like the Mojo Dojo Casa, Ken. You
So
tell him, Bruce.
Bruce likes to go under my tables. Now he's caught behind comic boxes and he can't get out. What are you doing, fat ass?
Yeah, I got you, Jeff. Oh, goodness gracious.
What happened with Jeff? Oh, he texted us.
Well, I'm sure he would like everyone to know, so I'm going to tell you. He's taking a potty break.
Oh, Bruce, I know you don't like Ken's Mojo Dojo Casa. Nobody does. Nobody does.
Yes, that is where Jeffrey went.
Jeff went for a Willy Bobo.
I don't think anybody's mentioned it, Jay, but what was it like working on the Sentry? And like, did Marvel call you up and be like, hey, we've got this new idea?
This was right after Paul and I had done the Inhumans, and they wanted to team us up again. And Paul had this idea for the Sentry. We worked together to develop him, and I think it was Joe that came up with the idea to do that whole fake, Stan Lee thing where they came up with the idea for an imaginary artist, Artie Rosen, or something like that, to have created the character, and we just uncovered him in the Marvel vaults, and then we decided to do a book about him. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I got a chance to draw a whole bunch of different Marvel superheroes in that. So it was very much a childhood dream come true. Because as a kid, I'd always wanted to do a book like Secret Wars, where I would get to draw, as many heroes as I could.
Yeah, I have to say, it's to this day, it's probably still one of my top 5 all-time favorite stories.
Oh, thank you.
I just thought it was so unique, and nobody had ever thought of it. And at the time, I thought Paul Jenkins could do no wrong. I still kind of do. But yeah, it was such a great story to read. You never would think that would ever be possible, and then bam, you guys just went in and did it.
Yeah, Marvel wasn't in the business of creating, new characters like that. I think Paul had hit them at the exact right time. Because of our Inhumans run, they let us do that. I don't think they do that again, though.
Yeah, it seems like they're going back to more safe these days.
Yeah. But do you remember the marketing behind that with the whole Stan Lee thing? Did you buy that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was the biggest reason I picked up the book in the first place.
Yeah. But you know what? It got so out of hand that people actually believed it. And when Alex Ross did a tribute to John Romita Sr., and he did a litho of all the characters that John Romita Sr. had designed, he included the Sentry. But the thing is, I had designed him, and we'd given the designs to John Romita Sr. to redraw, to pretend like it was done back in the 60s. And John Romita Sr. didn't even draw it as John Romita Sr. He drew it as Artie Rosen.
Ah, that's pretty cool. I don't think I knew that part of it.
Yeah.
I wonder if those are out there somewhere.
The litho?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's out there. Yeah, and I think Wizard Magazine ran the article with the drawing by John Romita Sr.
Okay. Fred Chamberlain said Sentry was one of the best things that was coming out from either of the big two at the time.
Well, thank you. I have no idea what they're doing with the character now, though. I haven't kept up.
Yeah, I haven't seen him, I don't think, since Bendis's run. I can't. I don't know. I don't follow the actual comics that much anymore,
But Paul and I owe a great debt of gratitude to Bendis for bringing him back, because he's the one that really entrenched him into the current Marvel universe.
right?
When he brought him back for Avengers.
Didn't he call up Paul and be like, "Hey, can I use this character?" And Paul was like, "Absolutely."
Yeah. Because it's one of those things, I think without Bendis, he may not have ever appeared again outside of the original miniseries.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, Marcus says there's some movie rumors surrounding that character, so we'll see if it ever comes out.
And Emilio said he thinks he's dead in the comics right now.
Yeah, I know they killed him off, and then they're bringing him back in some way.
What's his name? Did the Canadian writer? What's his name? I can't remember his name at the moment, but he did a series a couple years ago of Sentry, a new miniseries of it. The Sweet Tooth guy. What's his name? Why can't I remember?
Oh, what is
Jeff
it?
Lemire.
Yes, thank you. Yes. Yeah, Jeff did a miniseries, and that was really fun to read too.
Fred, would that be called the Golden Age Bachelor, or what would you call that?
Oof.
Fred says, I'm petitioning to get the Century to be the new Bachelor next season.
Crowdfund it.
Yep, crowdfund it. There you go. Jay, do you have any shows already lined up for next year?
I do. I'll be at MegaCon and Fan Expo New Orleans.
Oh, we did that show last
I
year.
love New Orleans.
How was the show?
It was
It was interesting. There was
Oh, yeah.
there was Annika spilled some coffee. There was a fist fight with Michael Golden, and
You're gonna have to explain that one.
It wasn't really a fist fight.
there were some punches thrown by Michael Golden, but maybe not a fight.
Wait, go back. You have to tell the story now.
Yeah, we're not telling that story.
no, we can't.
It'll be just
off air, buddy. We will tell you anything you want to know.
I did spill coffee though, so I do not know really what happened. No, it's a smaller show, but I mean, New Orleans is like iconic. You have to go if you have the opportunity.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, but the convention center is like the longest convention center. If you go in the wrong side, it's like almost a mile long from one end to the other. But that's only if you enter through the far end of to get to the other end. It's pretty crazy. It just kind of rides the river.
That's right, because when we were there, like there's the Comic-Con in like part of the convention, and then there was like the start of
Miss Universe or something. Maybe it was like
there was a Miss Universe, and then there was also the start of Mardi Gras. So all the houses were having massive like parties.
Yeah,
that sounds chaotic.
It was insane because like you would walk through the convention just to escape the weather, and you'd like walk through like I don't know. I mean, you lived in New Orleans, right, Jeff?
Yeah, it's
they have like houses, right? That throw things for.
Well, this is the very beginning of the Mardi Gras season, so it's like there's lots of parties and balls, and there's parades, and then they were building floats in one of the things, and there's all kinds of stuff going on. It literally, even though Mardi Gras is only a day, it goes on for
a month.
Like a month. of just
Yeah, they were
celebrations
like-
and stuff.
That's right. There was a ball, and we wanted
Mhm.
to sneak in, and we couldn't because
Yeah.
they were strict.
But I did
But
sneak away. And, yeah, I got some beignets one day from Cafe Du Monde for everybody, and
Not for me.
well, you weren't there.
I was gonna say you weren't there.
I'm just messing.
But yeah, no, it's like I said, my brother still lives there, so it was really nice to finally do a show where I got to visit with some family because we, my family's spread out pretty all over the U.S., so it was nice to actually be able to catch up with my brother and see his daughter, and they do the con every year, so that was fun. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's a nice, like I said, the town's great, and it's a lot of the artists love doing it just kind of as an excuse to go to New Orleans. So, but
Yeah, New Orleans is great. I loved it there.
I'm not a partier. I like it nice and quiet.
Mhm.
But I love like Southern food.
Yeah.
So-
the food
very
was
happy.
great. Oh yeah, the food was great.
That's all I cared about. Like we didn't go out to the place where it gets crazy. I don't even know what it's called. That's how much of a party I am.
Bourbon Street.
Bourbon
right.
Street. We didn't go out to Bourbon Street. We just went out to dinners and
What I will recommend though is that you definitely figure out your meal plans for Thursday night. Or I mean for Friday. Wait, Thursday night or Friday night? Is it a 4-day show or a 3-day show? I can't even remember.
3.
Is it a 3-day show? But like it was really hard to find a place to eat like the first night. I just remember that because we set up.
on Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really hard to find a place to eat.
I'm
You
an
would
old
think
man. I'm the type of guy that calls hotel security to say they're being loud.
Yeah.
You wanna get
Note
down?
to self: don't stay on the same floor as Jae Lee.
I smell cigarettes.
Get them.
The vapors are here. The vapors are here. Jay, did you do stuff for the first Spider-Man video game?
I did stuff for
Or
one
a
of the
Spider-Man video
yeah
game?
one of the I think it was the last one,
Okay.
not the first one. Yes, I did.
Okay. Because I remember seeing somewhere like some of your OA from it, and I was like, that's sick. And
Oh,
then I was
thank
like,
you.
I'm going to buy one, and then it was gone. I couldn't buy it anymore.
Yeah, I did some of the concept art for it.
Yeah, I remember. Like, there's like a bunch of cars and a Spooderman. Yeah, it was sick.
Thank you. Speaking of
Someone bought it.
Spider-Man,
That's really
Look at that one's almost done. That's looking great.
Amelia, good for you. Oh, it's
Now we got the full beard, and Jay is a 4C fan. Look at that claim. Let's see.
4C for life.
and then Jay Amelia was asking, was that for the PS4 Spider-Man game? And I think it was, right?
it was for the first one, so
Yeah, it was
the
like,
one right before this one.
Yeah, it was a couple years ago, maybe a year or two
Yeah.
ago.
So was that for the PS5 or both?
Not a gamer.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But it was sick, guys. I mean, if you can find it, I don't remember where I saw the concept art, but if you can find it, it is ridiculous.
Annika, weren't you supposed to claim for Avi? Didn't he ask you to do that?
Oh shit! There's only 3, right? I can do it now. I gave a lot of time, guys. I
Wow.
did it.
If Avi wins this, I'm gonna feel bad for the other 3 people.
He'll hold it up at the end, Emilio. I promise. Can you hold it up one more time, Jay, so he can see?
Yep, it's all done now.
There
Wow.
you go, Emilio. Ah, that's sick.
Oh, Frank, add Frank to the wheel. All right, we're gonna put all
Yeah,
5
we
of you
got
on.
5.
Put 5 on the wheel. All right. All right. We're coming down to crunch time. Let's see how many more we can squeeze out of Jay here. So all
Or
right,
we
Ken,
can
ready,
just watch
Ken?
Jay back.
Yep.
It's not a whatnot show. So
All right. So we've got Jerry,
Yep.
Jonathan,
Okay.
Connor,
Mm-hmm.
Avi, and Frank.
I'm gonna feel really bad if Avi wins, you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm having a really hard time going from that photo of me to his face.
Well, we can't. Can you throw it up again without all the crap all over it, so nobody thinks we're doing another claim? There it is.
No,
That's
Jay,
like
you
me.
know,
That's like me with a filter on it.
the K-pop idol
It's the baby
guys.
filter. We'll have to pose for this picture again and see if we can and de-age ourselves and see if it looks the same. I don't think it will. All right, let's see who gets it. And Jonathan.
Oh my
Which
God.
there you go, Jonathan. You got the claim. So just let us know what you would like, and we will get Jay started on it. And we still have that. We still have that Batman, right? Or did somebody claim that one? Nobody claimed the Batman yet. So we still have this half-body Batman for $475 on a blank.
I'm sorry, I was watching hockey. Who won that?
Who won the claim? It was Jonathan.
Roland.
Yes.
Thank you. But we don't know what he wants yet.
We
correct?
do not know what he wants yet. He wants a Joker detailed head sketch. So do you want that on a Batman blank, Jonathan, or do you want it on a 9x12 piece of paper? Pretty sure he wants the 9x12, but Jay does have blanks for $10 a piece if you want it on a blank. Yep. Lots of
I love drawing the Joker.
Jay, this is what happened in New Orleans last year.
What happened?
Are we watching the video? All right.
Stop.
Wait, what is this?
So imagine that Ken is the guy in the red hat.
Okay.
The other guy is the guy who got into a fist fight.
That's all I'm going to say.
Wow.
Oh,
I,
my
didn't,
God.
I didn't say that was me. I was just saying it's.
Uh-huh.
Jeff did.
I did. So, he
All
said
right, you're gonna have to explain that after the show.
Yeah. So 9x12. That's a 9x12 Joker detailed head sketch.
Guys, never get coffee at Comic Cons.
You miss
I'm
all
just
the
gonna
fun.
let you know.
Unless you get it for Fred.
Or wait, no. Get coffee, but don't spill it. Because that was the issue. I spilled it.
And then she had to wait till somebody came to clean it up, and then she missed all the fun.
And if I was not a good Samaritan, I would not have gone to find somebody. So
Oh, I thought you were gonna
story-
say you spilled it on Michael Golden's art.
the moral of the story is don't be a good Samaritan and try and get help when you spill something.
I don't think that's the moral of the story.
No? I think that's the moral of the story. Just let people slip on it. It's fine.
Yeah, just,
I mean, if you don't see a big puddle of coffee, because this is my whole cup, then I don't know what to tell you.
it was very sad.
Well- Well, apparently at New York Comic Con, was it a dog that took a crap on the show floor?
Yes, there was. Yeah, dog did take a.
dog.
Yeah, that's what they're going with, anyways. If it wasn't a dog, they didn't want anybody to know it wasn't a dog. But yes, there was a large pile of feces on the floor, and they said that a dog did it.
Wait, how did I not hear about this? Oh, because I was in Mexico. Never mind.
Did
I
either
heard
of you
nothing.
guys see it?
No,
I didn't
not.
see it.
No, I did not see it either. Thank God.
Lame. You
Probably
guys
would
suck.
have puked.
I'm really upset that you didn't see it.
I didn't even hear about it until after I got back, so I don't know when it
I wasn't
happened.
upset about not going to New York Comic Con until I heard that.
Yes, we do a wheel every time we do a claim. We redo the wheel, so you do have to be here if we do another claim.
If we do another one.
If we do another one, we'll have to see.
Yeah, guys, we're rounding the 2-hour mark.
So
But, I mean,
let's like I said, we'll see if
no,
Jay
it's
can.
still a ton of interest. Maybe we could coerce Jay to come back.
That's always. I don't know, Jay. You having fun?
She's
This
like,
is,
no, I hate
this-
it.
No, anytime I can draw without putting pants on, I think it's great.
I love it.
I think Jay.
That's the worst part about doing conventions. I have to throw pants on.
Is the pants? Yeah, gotta be.
Jay fits in perfectly with us. Like about an hour before the show, I was like, man, I've been wearing the same sweatsuit all day. Maybe I should go change or take a shower. And then I was like, no, I'm good. It's just live on YouTube. No big deal.
Oh
They
man,
can't
mine
smell-
was
Can't smell
like
me.
writing grant applications for my school, and then I was like, I'm in the same. Oh yeah, I barely made it, guys. Sorry, it was a long day, but I made it. I would not miss Jay, because guys, I don't know if I told you, but I'm not a stalker. I'm just a big fan.
There you go. Jason says he hasn't worn pants in months. Well, there you
You
go.
know what, Jason? How is that possible? You're a teacher. I'm the teacher.
I wear pants under protest.
Dustin, I can't highlight Dustin your comment because I'm not an admin today because I'm on the wrong computer.
He
But
said,
there it
Dustin is like, can Jay come on and hang out with as a commentator during the next live claim
Of
show?
course he could.
Jay can do whatever he wants.
Hey, if you guys are having Bob Hall on, I'd love to come on and make fun of him. I
Done.
love
We
Bob.
are.
I'm just kidding. I love Bob.
We can definitely do that.
You think we haven't done that in the past?
Oh yeah.
I threatened to mug him at New York Comic Con.
Stop it.
So
Jay,
we'll have
you're
you
too
we'll have you
nice.
come on like on a sneak attack.
Yeah. We've done that. Oh yeah. The Aaron Lepresti David Williams rivalry is
Oh,
Oh, it's strong.
classic.
David wants to come back on, by the way,
You hear that all?
but he said I have to find him a challenger.
So we're gonna do a sketch off.
Yeah,
See, David loves
he loves the competition. He just wants to talk shit.
He does like talking. He's a good shit talker though.
He's excellent.
He's excellent at it. Like he's someone if he played in the NFL you'd want mic'd up. But not for children.
That one sketch show when we brought him on with Lepresti was maybe the funniest thing. David didn't do a damn sketch. He just sat there and talked shit.
Just tortured Lepresti for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was brutal. It was so funny. We did a sketch marathon a couple years ago, Jay, and we went 12 hours. And,
Wow.
And David Williams did the whole 12 and wanted to keep going. We had to throw in the towel.
The show was so long that it cut off, and the
You
end of the
couldn't
show
record
was
it.
not even recorded because you cannot record a show that's longer than 12 hours. It will not do it. It won't take it.
And it was great because Jeff had left and then come, or he wasn't on. I forget. And then he came back, and before he came back, we all made a pact that we would act like we couldn't hear him.
Oh, it was
And
great.
he kept logging off and logging back on, and we were pissing ourselves laughing.
Yeah.
Is that the show where like I was in Portland visiting my in-laws, and so we were like driving from the beach back to Portland, and so I was gone for like 2.5 hours, and I came back and y'all still were going.
Probably.
I think that was the same show. That was
Good
insane.
time. Yeah, we listened to that. We've done 2 of those sketch cons.
No, we've done 3.
Three. That's right, 3. So we got another one. We're due for a new one.
Bacon, I'll help you invoice for the next SketchCon because it's so fun.
But yeah, it was between David Williams and Ariel Diaz for who was going to be on the longest, and then I think either her computer died or something. Either way, whatever technicality, she didn't continue.
Oh yeah,
But
she was not happy about losing that either.
Yeah, with technical difficulties.
No,
Hey, it's no different than drawing at conventions all day.
that's
Mhm.
true.
It's actually better because you're doing it in your house
Yeah.
With no pants.
with no pants. Exactly.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of ideas to make SketchCon interesting. But
What's up,
nothing's-
Ken? Sorry, I coughed.
Nothing's really got sussed out of my head yet.
Yeah, he's trying to make it more. He's trying to add some more tweaks to the SketchCon to make it more fun to watch. Not just getting art, but the entertaining.
I know. I was trying to position the camera, like have 2 cameras going, one on me and one on the drawing.
No, you're fine. We can see it. We can see it just fine.
Yeah, if you ever do watch any of our past shows on your desktop or on like I said, on like a Roku or something, you'll see that like some of the shows we've done we've really had to figure out how to make it work. We've had shows where there was no picture, there was no audio. We've had to hold a phone up to the microphone while the
We
person
just did
was
that with
talking.
Pat Gleason.
I
Yeah.
said Pat Gleason was a hot mess.
Yeah.
Not him. The show.
Yeah. And sending.
I
I
guess
love
you'd have
that.
to send me 2 links, right? Maybe 2 separate links. That way I could have the iPod on me and then the camera above.
No, you
the
can
drawing.
you can have both things logged in the same
Yeah,
time.
no,
But
same
just,
same link is
make
fine.
a little feedback. You got to figure out. You got to
Right.
figure that whole part out.
Oh no, yeah, the link works for multiple devices. You can do it. We all have the same link.
We had oh, I can't think of his name.
Man, what was that terrible one where Jeff wasn't here and it was a Ranga?
Andy Kuhn.
Oh God.
Andy Kuhn, his internet he'd come on for like 2 seconds and then be off for 20.
Wow.
So he'd log on, he'd go like, "Oh, look guys, look what I did," and then he'd have to log off and then log back on. And then I had Aranga on because Jeff was busy.
You know, Ranga's he got the commission from you. You know who Ranga is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the show, I got kicked out, and it wouldn't let me back in StreamYard. And Ranga was just sitting there for like 10 minutes. He couldn't end the show, and there was nobody else on. He was just sitting there like he said something like, "Well, this is quite the dumpster fire," and then finally I was able to get back in and end the show. But yeah, that was a classic. And then what about the one when I was in the hotel? I had to go out in my car.
That was a good one too. Yeah, no. I actually do you remember this one, Ken? Do you remember when we I don't remember who the artist was, but they shared the link that we gave them to get on the show on their social media so that everybody thought that was the link to watch the show, and they all were in the green room. So every single person was like coming on trying to get, and they would get on the show.
People kept popping in the green room.
Who was that? I remember
I
that.
don't remember.
It was,
That was
That was a long time ago.
the
I
best.
don't know. It could have been one of the first times with DeCarlo, maybe, or something. It was whoever it was. It was just funny. It was just like Ken's like, who is this person in the green room? And it was just anybody who copied and pasted the thing would be able to jump in.
That's why when I sent you the link, I said, "This is not for sharing."
Yes.
Correction. I did know Aranga. I don't see him on the stream, so he's dead to me.
Nice.
Yes, that makes me so happy.
Can you
Because
please make a soundbite of that at 1:43:32, please? 1:43:32. Save
he
that
bullies
number.
me, so I'm very happy for that statement. I have to call him the talent.
Yes, the talent. Exactly. Oh my
And then
god.
he pulled me from my backpack at Heroes.
Oh, Geeks and Drinks thinks it was Tom Richmond was the artist who shared the link.
It was Tom Richmond, 100%. It was. I remember that.
But yeah, that's why I always tell people you have to be. I mean, I don't know. You'd have to have your house burning down or something to have the worst show that we've ever done, because we've gone through some.
Roland, I'm not jealous at all. I don't like the Joker, but Jay does creepy characters so well.
He does. He likes to draw monsters, guys, because you can't screw up a monster.
From someone who gets ladies and their pets. I don't collect boys at all. Unless they're Darth Vader. I do love Darth Vader. I have it. Oh, I lied. I have like 8 J pieces.
8.
I've got a J Darth Vader, I'm pretty sure, and I have a pink Power Ranger Darth Vader. Darth Vader. A pink Power Ranger sketch cover. Oh no, guys, I gotta go eat dinner.
Okay.
Someone is getting me. No, guys, actually, yeah, I might have like 8 J pieces, if not more. I have the coveted #1 New York variant of Something is Killing the Children.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will never let that go unless there's like dire circumstances, but I don't foresee that happening. And even if it did, I still wouldn't let it go. It's in my claws. Won't let it go. Oh, guys, actually, I think I might have more than like 10 J pieces now. About it. I was just thinking about like my 9x12s, but I think I have quite a few J sketch covers.
She keeps doing the math in her head. She's like, wait, 10,
I do.
Wait, 12, wait, 15.
I do. Like, oh no, it's going up.
I don't have anything by Jay. I should have claimed.
Well, you
Oh,
should.
what the heck? What the heck, Ken?
Gotta let the people have it first.
That's fair.
Next time.
Yeah, so Jason says this. When Jay comes back, I'll try to spring for a sketch then. Fascinating to watch him work. Jason, I'm not gonna lie, I would like walk by Jay's table just to see his like process because it's phenomenal to watch him work. Hence, big fan, not a stalker.
Thank
Not a
you.
stalker, just a big fan.
Jason Vignola says that he's got a doom by you and a couple of remarks too. So yeah.
Yeah, no, Jay's. Now I'm really trying to think how
Look
many
at
Jays
that.
I have.
That Joker. Oh.
Jane, my sirens, Mulan.
He's got the fingers out, people.
She's counting the fingers, people.
I am. I'm trying to think. I know I for sure have a Darth Vader.
And the OCD
I know.
redraw.
Yeah.
I have a pink Power Ranger. I have a remark on Something's Going to Children. Do I have any other remarks by Jay? For sure, guys, I have 8. For sure, I know there's 8.
Just wait 10 more minutes. It's going to go up. The number's going to go up, I promise.
No, because I'm not at home where I can like rifle through all my shit. Because my framer left me, and now framing is so expensive. Emilio, I haven't updated my CAF profile since I was on CAF. Why? I did not drink a whole bottle of wine. No, I do have the whole bottle. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I forgot to mute myself.
Yet.
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
great.
being the keyword. Ken's right.
No, because the bottle's empty and I shared it with my mom. So
Sure, blame it on your mom.
I poured it into my mom's on camera.
What's going on, Christian? Christian says he has 2. He's got a dream and a death by Jay. Sorry.
Guys, let me know what all you have from Jay so I don't feel like a stalker with my multiple pieces. I really need help here.
Yeah. Christian has an incredible Sandman like death dream collection. It's pretty awesome. Fred Chamberlain says his mom does all the heavy drinking for him. So
Fred Chamberlain, my mom just encourages it. It's not great, but it's great. But it's
and
not.
Emilio, yep, you got your first J piece tonight. That's right. His Spider-Man's his first J. Well, probably not your last, sir.
There's no way. Look at this Joker. I mean, it's insane. Okay, well, my West Coast timing is now at dinner time at my parents, so
So long. Farewell.
Thanks for joining.
I'll see you when I do.
Bye, Annika.
Bye, Jay. As always,
Enjoy your dinner.
thank you. It was a pleasure as always, and this is like my ideal con experience, guys. I don't know if you know, but I would just love to sit and watch Jay draw all day. So this is like, yeah. I'm not going to any cons for the rest of the year, so yay for me to watch this happen. I need to eat.
Agreed.
Hey, no one asked you, Jeffrey.
I didn't say that. That was bacon.
Shut up, Bacon. I'm sorry, Jeff.
That's
Love
okay.
you. Hate you, Bacon. Suck
Please
it.
say hi to your parents for us, and
I will.
Have a wonderful night.
As always, thank you. And Jay, I will see you soon to keep
Good
working
night.
on a project that you did not want a part of, but you're stuck now with me. All
There are
right.
worse people.
Yes, you hear that, guys? There are worse people than this hot mess.
Another
right, y'all.
t-shirt. There are worse people.
Jason, yes, I think Ken will be at 40AX, and if he wants, I will be there too. But
I'll be there
I have to pester Ken.
with bells on. Well,
And a little Asian elf hanging out.
there you go.
Yeah. Right, Ken? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You heard it here first, guys. Boom. Okay, I gotta go to dinner.
Yeah, I think you need to get some food in that stomach.
100%
Thank you, Jay. Thank you for saying what the rest of us were thinking.
Woo!
Okay, I really am going. Good night, guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much,
Night.
Jay. This was highlighted
Right
my
on.
slash month.
Good seeing you again.
Oh, God.
Here's Annika in the last 10 minutes.
All right, Brain. You don't like me and I don't like you. But let's just do this and I can get back to killing you with beer. It's a deal.
there you
I
go.
hope she's still watching.
Oh man.
All right, here is the Joker.
Wow. That's incredible.
That's amazing. I love the trailing ha ha ha.
Thank you. And I will sign it. Sometimes I've forgotten to sign it.
Yeah.
You want to get it first?
We always do that when we double check. We're always like, just make sure everything's signed.
Yeah. All right, now it's complete
Boom.
with the signature.
Look at that. That's so sick.
Excellent. Well, Jay, thanks so much for coming on and joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
Great show. We'd love to have you back anytime you want.
Yeah.
Clearly-
Hey, do you want to show
We
that
could do a
Batman?
bunch more things if we had to.
You want to show that Batman sketch cover? If anybody missed out on Jay tonight, he has got this one right here. He'll finish it up if you wanted to. It's just $4.75, and it's on the sketch cover. You see it goes on the front and back. If anybody wants a sketch and wasn't able to get one, you can claim this one. But yeah, no, thank you, dude. Thank you so much, man. I know I've been pestering you to do this show, and I know I finally sent you one of the episodes, and you saw, oh, this isn't like Whatnot. Okay, so hopefully it was.
No, I
fun.
saw the Jim Shooter one. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was my favorite era of Marvel Comics. That was the stuff I grew up on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, thank Jim Shooter.
Yeah, we'll have to have Jim back on too, so we'll tell some more
Yeah.
stories.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, Danny says yes. Yeah, Jay is in Vegas. He lives in Vegas. That's right.
Excellent.
But yeah, thank you, and thank you everybody in the chat who joined us tonight. And hopefully, sometime Jay's a busy guy. We hope maybe we can get him back on again if he had enough fun. Hopefully, he had some fun. I think we all had some fun tonight, and maybe we can get on.
And thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody for.
Don't
for
log out
picking this up.
when we close out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next week. And next week, Ken, who's next week?
Well, Monday we have the Greg Land art drop, and then on Tuesday we have Perro Fay.
Come see. There you go. So we got big stuff coming for the October 30th and 31st. We'll see you guys then. Have a wonderful night, and thank you. Bye-bye.
Take care.